Hey everybody, welcome back to the Nerdcast. It is Devin, broadcasting as always live from an undisclosed location in the center of Texas on a very lazy but hot Tuesday evening. How's everybody doing out there? I'm doing okay myself. It is very hot in here right now. I've had the AC at 75 all day because here in Texas our electric bills are all out of control right now. And it's hot as hell. It's still over 100 degrees. I think maybe today it was in the high 90s. It may have been 99 or something today, but for the most part it's 100 plus degrees, and it's a challenge to keep your house cool in that condition, but you can do it, but you're going to be paying a lot of money for it. My last electric bill was pretty insane. What the heck was that? Oh, was this the song? It is, okay. I thought something was knocking up against the wall there. The last electric bill I got was pretty insane, so like I'm trying to scale back a little bit on cooling. In addition to the fact that we keep getting emails from ERCOT that's like, please conserve guys, please conserve. Like the grid could go down at any given moment due to the insane amount of demand on it from everybody cooling their houses. Which is necessary, but this is a part of what pisses me off about, like, you know, we don't have an absence, we don't have a lack of sun in Texas. Like, there's no reason why the state shouldn't have subsidized getting solar panels put on every single building that could feasibly have them. And for buildings that can't feasibly have them, like on their roofs, you know, build some kind of like a tree, like a solar panel tree, where it's just a pillar that has like the panels the way they need to be laid out, sticking out of people's yards. Hook them directly up to like power walls and AC units. So when we have 100 plus degree months like we've had for the past few months, everybody can run their AC off of the power wall, you know? And then that way there isn't an incredible amount of demand for energy off of our grid, which only contributes to an increase in carbon pollution, because those power plants, you know, they're fueled by oil or natural gas or coal. So like when there is a huge demand, I mean, in Texas we do have wind and stuff, but it's still primarily natural gas and other fossil fuels. So when there is a huge demand, then the output is going to require just burning more fossil fuels, which is only going to put more carbon monoxide in the atmosphere, which is only going to exacerbate the global warming issue, the climate change issue that's causing these incredible weather patterns to begin with. So it's like a self-defeating, you know, cycle that we could get out of if we had everybody running their AC, or as many people as possible running their AC units directly off of like a power wall or a solar setup. Because then the grid wouldn't be that reliant on, because yeah, everyone, and then all the additional electricity that people would generate from their panels, they could feed that energy right back into the grid. Now that's what fossil fuel industry and energy companies don't want. They don't want homeowners and whatnot creating their own electricity to put into the grid, because then it devalues the energy that they output. You know, they could sell you, you know, however many per kilowatt hour that they want right now, because they control the supply. But the second that homeowners can have the opportunity to put their own, you know, energy into the grid, then the value of that kilowatt hour that they charge you diminishes dramatically, if not outright evaporates, if not outright turns into them owing you money, you know, which is actually how some municipalities that do operate programs that allow solar energy users to feed electricity back into the grid, they will pay people out in some capacity or another if they end up putting in more to the grid than they output them, that they use themselves. But you'll never get that. You'll never really see that in Texas the way that you need to see it here. The way that we could do it, because we do have such an incredible abundance of sun. So I think about that when I open my mail and see that damn near $300 electric bill. And then the grid isn't even reliable. That's the other fucked up part about it, is like we're paying an incredible amount of money for these services, but then like we do have like, and I feel it's a conspiracy theory on my part, but I feel like it's been unreported that we've had like rolling brownouts throughout the summer, where there'd be whole neighborhoods that just lose power for some amount of time, and then they never really communicate that out to anyone. Like, they don't ever say, okay, we're going to have brownouts in this area that's going to then come to that area and that area. They just do it, I feel. Speculation based on nothing, honestly, but, you know. It's based, I guess, primarily on the suspicion that gets ginned up whenever I see ERCOT sending me all these emails about, you know, please conserve energy, please conserve energy. You know, which is good. It's a good thing to do anyways, conserving energy, but we know why they're doing it. And nobody in this state, after what happened during that freeze, has any level of confidence that our grid can handle any kind of inclement weather. Hell, just the other day, it rained for the first time, like real rain, for the first time in like maybe 2-3 months. Certainly for the first time after our 40 some odd consecutive days of over 100-degree weather. And it wasn't like a storm, it wasn't like a tsunami or a monsoon or anything. It was just regular ass rain, but it knocked the power out downtown, in downtown Austin, not like in some podunk part of rural Austin. The middle of downtown Austin, it knocked power out for like several blocks. Like, it was just normal ass rain in the summer. So nobody has faith in ERCOT. But we all have to pay them like incredible sums of money. That's what you get living in Texas, I suppose. You know, there was a period of time on this stream when I would actually cover a lot of different EV news. Before I got really sucked into doing gameplay playthroughs, I used to actually cover a decent amount of news, and I've been thinking about this lately. Like, I like doing the gameplay and the playthroughs and all of that. That's fun. I don't want to stop doing that, but I've been thinking about what I wanted to do more a bit on the stream. And I've been trying to come up with some ideas on different types of content to do. I'm still workshopping some things in my head. I would like to go back to doing more news-based stuff, news coverage-based stuff. Maybe I'll choose a dedicated day to do that. I think way back when I used to do it on Thursdays. But when I say way back when, I mean at a time when I didn't have any community members at all. Not that I have like a bustling community, but I've got several people that like to pop in and check it out. So, you know, I think maybe I might consider going back to doing some more news stuff on a Thursday. Do still want to do the gameplay stuff, but I've also got some ideas on so I found out, I discovered this tool called Langotalk. It's an AI thing, and yeah, I know AI. I've certainly done my fair share of ranting about AI, but it's basically a language learning tool where you'll have conversations with AI language models in whatever language you choose. I really want to go over this with Lauren too, because I started using the Japanese one, and I'm struggling with it because like I completely forgot. Here, hold on a second. I completely forgot all of the hiragana, so they'll say something to me and they'll speak it, and then it'll also like play audio in that language. And I can pick up a few things here and there, but then I have to look at the hiragana, and then I'm like, well, I don't know what that is. Then I have to hit that translate button. So here's the last thing this dude said to me.
Ah, いいね。ギター上手になりたいんだね。
He asked me, what do you like? Soccer, running, or guitar? And hold on a second, let me He asked me, what do you like? Soccer, running, or guitar?
何が好き？サッカー？ランニング？それともギター？
And then I said this.
ギターです。
Which is technically correct, but the notes that they had on here for me is accurate. If it'll generate them again. Your sentence is almost correct. However, this correct sentence should be
ギターが好きです。
Well, I like guitars, like guitar ga suki desu. Okay, yeah, that's true. Mine was way more curt. This says your sentence is almost correct. I would say my sentence is correct, but kind of impolite, maybe a bit too informal, maybe a bit too curt, because I basically just said guitar des, which is it's guitar. You know, so and this is a direct response to his question. What do you like, soccer, running, or guitar? Instead of saying it's guitar, he's saying that I should say I like guitar, which is
ギターが好きです。
so guitar ga sugi desu.
が
Remember to use ga before
好き
suki to indicate what you like. So I think I need to do some flashcards. If I'm going to use this program to do flashcards, and they're still waiting for an answer from me on this one.
ああ、いいね。ギター上手になりたいんだね。
So I need to do some flashcards. I need to remind myself of the hiragana. I used to know it pretty well, but I mean that was years and years ago. So this is going to be something that's going to be on my plate. Started off in my free time, but I'm thinking maybe I'll do some learn Japanese stuff on stream. Hopefully I can get Lauren on with me, because I it is AI, so there's no telling if it's actually correct or not. It could be very, very wrong, but I would like to have her double check on what the actual AI is saying before I commit to any of that. So I'm thinking about doing some of that stuff. I talked with Lulu. She edited my One Piece video, and she's also currently on deck to edit my World of Horror video. In addition to just being a really awesome friend, she wants to do a horror game stream with me. I think she wants to do. Oh, what game does she want to do? Layers of Fear. That's what she was saying. She wanted to do Layers of Fear. So at some point, I'm gonna have Lulu in here. We're gonna do Layers of Fear, which she watched my TikTok video over Mortuary Assistant. I think she found it amusing how much of a baby I am about horror games. So I think she's intending to just hold my hand through a scary game and walk me through it. So we'll see when that happens. Halloween's coming up, so there's probably going to be a lot of spooky content on Halloween. A part of that also, like thinking about the letterbox stuff that I did with Kelly, ranking movies. I actually do enjoy doing that. I don't know if it's good content or not, but I enjoy doing it. I'm thinking about doing in the month of Halloween like a whole series of ranking horror movies. I think I'm gonna do one. I think I'm gonna try to do one a day. It's a little bit similar to what like James Rolfe did on Cinemassacre for the Monster Madness. He used to do a Monster Madness in the month of Halloween where you talk about a horror movie. I think I'm gonna do that with my letterbox. I think I'm gonna pick one horror movie a day, rank it, give it a star rating, and then talk about the movie to the best of my abilities, if I could even remember. A lot of those movies I can't remember very well. I'll probably have to watch some clips and whatnot, but I think I'm going to do that. Last night I went and saw Talk to Me. I think it's what it's called, right? Talk to Me. And I gotta say, I hated that movie deeply, probably unreasonably so, but I could talk about that at some point in October. That'll be one of those movies on the list. Anyway, yeah, I'm thinking about doing stuff like that to maybe bring in some new content to the stream. Not just do gameplay stuff all the time. But I do like the gameplay stuff, though. And I'm going to keep doing that. And I'm going to start right now with Greedfall. After watching my Greedfall video and I edited it, I was like, you know what? People started commenting on it, saying it was a good game. Like, I think the worst thing people were saying about it, I think the worst thing someone said about it was that it was pretty decent, but failed to really reach its potential. What's up, Siki? Which, I've heard worse comments about games, so considering that, I think I'm going to give it a shot. And I need a new role-playing game to play, I think. I guess there's another one of these in the works too. Oh, I'm also going to be playing this off of this. I don't know how well this is going to work. I'm going to be playing this off of my external hard drive I just got, because I saw an article about how Starfield is going to require like 120 some odd gigs of space. It's supposed to be audio. It's going to require 120 some odd gigs of space, and I'm already rapidly running out of space on my hard drive as it is. So I bought an additional amount of hard drive space on a separate USB drive. Is this controller? This looks like it might be controller. I guess it's both.
Could you stand a little taller, just a tad?
Like this?
Yes, yes. The chin a tiny bit lower. Gaze a little more to the right. There! Now, hold the pose.
Desardet, they already, I guess they kind of already chose a face for me, but let me see. What's this weird thing on his chin? Or his jawbone, really. Right? That really bothers me, whatever that is. Oh, this is white guy hair only. And really bad white guy hair only, too. What's up, Sukball? Cover that entire thing up with a beard. Good thing I'm gonna do that. I don't know what that fucking thing is, but it's all bearded now. Can be very pasty. Or vaguely, maybe vaguely ethnic, but who we're definitely not gonna let you be black in this game. All right, fair enough. I guess it's a fantasy setting clearly, but even in the fantasy setting, there's like no black people, please. Give him a Geralt of Rivia kind of vibe going on. Starting class, warrior, technical, or magic. Focus on melee, one-handed heavy weapon, one-handed blades, firearms. Recommended attributes, strength and endurance. Recommended talents, craftsmanship, vigor. Technical, focus on controlling the battlefield. Starting skills, set an elemental trap, firearms, one-handed blades. Recommended attributes, accuracy, agility. Recommended talent, science, and lockpicking, so rogue. Magic. Divine magic ring, stasis, one-handed heavy weapon, mental power, willpower, science, and intuition. Usually I go with the warrior class. I think I'm going to try that out on this one too. actually, can I go back? I forgot what it said the recommended thing was. I guess I can't go. Wait, yes, I can. Strength and endurance. I only have 1 point. All right, let's see how this goes.
Just a few more.
It's a very
minutes.
baby
You have such
version
an
of character
incredibly
creator.
Singular face. That's a compliment, my lord, out of my mouth. Your particularity gives you character.
You're still here?
We've nearly finished.
Ghostly Visitor, what's up?
Have you any more
Yo!
need of me, Master?
What's up,
You
Ghostly
haven't
Visitor?
forgotten
Welcome
the
to the
setting
stream.
today,
How you doing
Of
tonight?
course not.
Your cousin is nowhere to be found. I've searched the palace from cellars to attics. Your uncle is beside himself.
He was of a mind to paint the town last night. Don't worry, I shall track him down. Make care to your own preparations without wrinkling another frown. We'll meet you on the boat.
These
It's
guys
about time your cousin
need a
took account
skincare
of the
routine.
responsibilities awaiting him. He should go and inform the ambassadors of Telemi and the Bridge Alliance of his departure.
Have no fear, Master. I will go and see them in his name. I beg your pardon, but urgent matters call me away. Might we finish all this later?
Impossible, my lord. You are leaving with the tide, if what I've been told is correct.
I am sorry, sir. Truly, I must be going.
My lord, please, I beg you. Her Highness has personally requested I finish.
Thank you, cousin, for getting me out of that.
Visible at the top in the center of the screen indicates important places and active quest objectives. Okay.
Sire, I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I won't make for good company.
All right.
Hey! Green blood!
Cut.
And so the day has finally come. My royal fledglings are leaving the nest.
Accompanied by their most loyal and